Hello and welcome back to Logic vs. Chaos, episode 4. So, would you rather be super strong or super smart?
Super smart.
That's stupid. But
Why the fuck is that stupid?
okay, it's not stupid, but it's fucking wrong.
How's it wrong? That's my preference.
You're right. It is your preference. But super strong is way better.
What would I do with that?
What would you do with super brains first?
All the fucking shit. I could do maths. I could do sciences. I could get... People could pay me to go over to them. And I could see the world. I could make big money.
So work hard.
I'm a worker. I'm sorry.
But if I'm super strong, I can get paid big buku bucks for doing barely anything. I can go there and be like, hey, dude, I bet you $1 million I could pick up your entire house.
You could be like that Titan.
You know what I'm saying?
What's his name? Atlas, where he lifts up the fucking globe.
That's stupid.
No.
No, no.
No, that's what you could do.
Babe, I would never in my life be a guy like Atlas who holds up the sky.
Why?
Because his only break is at night.
But you could do it.
I'm tired of work and my back hurts.
My back hurts.
It does hurt. Atlas's back hurts. That dude, at nighttime, think about it. At nighttime, he lays down, the sky falls on him. He's still being crushed by the sky while he's asleep. When he wakes up, he goes to stretches and realizes, my arm's still locked. Hold on, let me lift this motherfucker back up. And he lifts the sky back up to then stretch that arm out and stretch that arm. What name a job worse than Atlas's job?
You pick strength.
Yeah, but I didn't say I wanted to be Atlas.
He's got like the worst fucking job.
I want to be, like, if I was super strong, I would literally be like Hulk whenever he was jumping from one spot to the next in that one movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd jump way farther.
Where you
because there'd be no limit on how strong I am. There'd be no limit. I'd be like One Punch Man in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just done.
all the
Gone.
way over somewhere else.
Done. Yeah, I could literally jump from here to fucking Australia,
And
beat up a kangaroo.
Fight a roo!
Yeah, I'll fuck a kangaroo up. Be like, hey, guess what, little roo? Boop! In the head with a little flick. Done. Gone. Because I couldn't hit him that hard. If I'm super strong, I couldn't fight him for real. You know what I'm
Fight 'em
saying?
For real.
But either way,
If you were super strong, would you take out a gorilla?
I'll fuck a gorilla up. Yeah, I mean, there's no question in my mind. Super strength is way better.
Yeah, but not really. Like, what, you just fucking strong,
If you're
dumb brute?
if you're super smart, only thing you get to do is be like, okay, I'm gonna go and invent some stuff. Can I invent some stuff?
Yeah, but I get money.
Why would you care?
And people would pay me to come help them.
Pay you to do more work.
I'm a worker.
But if
I'm
you're
not lazy.
If you're super strong, you can get paid a lot more money for not doing as much work. So in that instance of I don't like to work, I feel like super strength is still the better option. Like, if I was super smart, I would create robots to do my work.
Right.
Try to figure out a way to clone myself, but then we got a whole nother issue of a clone being out there, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's
I
just
think
too
you
rough.
mentioned that you would save, like, beach whales and stuff.
I would save a beached whale if I was
If you
strong.
were super strong. I think that's a nice thing.
If I was super strong and I seen a beached whale, now think about that. If I saved that beached whale and there was like, say, like 6 or 8 beached whales and I'm just going over here just pushing them back in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Australia, I'm like their fucking king now. You know what I'm saying? This guy is super strong and he came to our country to help us out. I like that
Yeah,
guy.
but then they need someone super smart to make sure that the whales are okay.
They're fine. They're back in the water.
Yeah, but what if they're not?
But they're back in the
They need
water.
to find out why they're beaching.
Oh, that's... You know, I don't know why a
You
whale
need
would...
super smarts.
Oh.
You need super smart.
I feel like if I was just super strong, I would just keep pushing them back out and be like, hey, man, get a brain. Let's go. You got a brain. You big-ass whale. You got to have a big-ass brain. Let's stop swimming on the beach.
Yeah, but there's a reason why they're doing it.
Yeah, you know, I feel like most of the time with your smaller fish, the reason is that they're more afraid for their life. Because think about it. If I was a whale, or not even a whale. Say like what's the killer whale? The black one.
The orca.
The orca. Is it a killer whale too, though?
Yep.
Okay, so I wasn't wrong. So, like those ones, if they get beached, I feel like it might be due to sharks coming around. They were trying to get
orcas will
out.
fuck up a shark.
You think?
Dude, orcas are mean.
Free Willy?
Free Willy's a fucking asshole in real life. Orcas are mean as fuck.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we
they'll
gotta
chomp
pick a
the
different
shit out of a
animal.
shark, maybe like a humpback. A humpback or a
Yeah.
sperm whale or something.
Yeah,
They
if a
might be
humpback
scared,
or
but...
killers are. See, Free Willy was nice. Him's a nice boy.
Yeah, but it's not normally like
Him's a
that.
good fish.
They're mean.
So yeah. Anyways,
They're
I would
apex
save. I would
predators.
save all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? And people would respect me for that, and I wouldn't have to work. I don't want to work for a salary. You know what I mean?
You gotta work, babe.
No, I agree, and I don't mind working at all right now because I'm not super strong and I got no way to make that kind of money. But work sucks.
Yeah, but once your back's still hurt, you go shove a beach whale back in and pop your
No,
back
because like I feel like it'd be all right. I feel like it'd be all right. Because if you're super strong, you barely even work to get the beach whale back in the fucking ocean.
out. Oh, so it wouldn't tweak your back.
Yeah, it wouldn't tweak me back. I'll be super strong. So, yeah. And if you were super smart, the only thing you could do is design stuff, build stuff, work for other people.
So I
You
wouldn't
could
work
work-
for other people. Them motherfuckers would work for
You
me.
can work for yourself, sure, but then you still got to manage the company, make sure you got CEOs involved or whatever, CEOs and stuff, managing other things for you. It's too much. Now you got to rely on other people, and it's. I don't even like people that much. You're relying on them nonstop. So, in your opinion, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. What is better as far as passive people or assertive people?
Assertive people.
Which, I shouldn't say better. I should say which one needs the other one more, or do they need each other kind of equally?
I think they need each other the same. And I say that because you can't have a whole bunch of assertive people because then everyone's just going to be doing too fucking much. And you can't have enough passive people because then nothing will get accomplished. I think that if there's got to be a balance. You need them both. The assertive people, they're the go-getters. They're not afraid to hop in and do something. The passive people, I am not a passive individual, but I have respect for passive people because they're the observers. They're the ones that think things through. But they're also not going to be the first motherfucker to like jump in and do shit, which that is moi. I would do that.
Yeah, which leads to possible nonstop failure after failure after failure.
How the fuck you figure?
No, if assertive people were only by themselves and didn't have... I'm going with you on this agreement. We're agreeing. We're agreeing for... I know.
They are tearing up these paper towels that you left.
I know. Let me... Stop it, little orange. Stop it. So what I'm saying is... Where was I at again? Oh, yeah. So what I'm saying, I agree with you that they do need each other more, because if you only had assertive people, then they would get shit done, but there would be a lot of mayhem and failure coming along with them. Like, think about how the first guy, you know what I mean? You got to be able to look at stuff and learn from it. You know what I mean? And casually observe. Assertive people, I feel like they're more gun-ho, let's go get this done.
Yeah.
But they don't really stop to observe what they may have done right or wrong.
Yeah, but then there's nothing
So-
to observe if there's people not hopping in and doing stuff. So both are needed. Both
That's
are
why I
necessary.
said they're both needed.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if a bunch of passive people...
They're a bunch of pussies and they don't do anything.
If a bunch of passive people just sat around and was like, hey, we're gonna get this done. We're just gonna take a little while. They're still gonna get the same thing done, it's just gonna take a lot longer.
Yeah, but...
But it's gonna be very efficient.
Yeah, but we need to move. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where we get inefficiency. Is from, I believe.
I'm very
Assert-
efficient. I'm assertive. I'm fast, and I'm efficient as a motherfucker. I don't know what you're talking about.
But you can be inefficient.
I can run circles around you any day.
But you can be inefficient while doing these circle runnings. Because you're moving so fast and you're so scatterbrained on all these different things that you can get a little oops.
You know what I do? I laugh and I move on to the next thing.
Because they're not big things.
It don't matter.
But if you're, I just feel like, as you said, it's a 50-50 mix with them both. Assertive people take way too many risks without a passive person saying, hey, maybe we look at some more research. Maybe take a few little more steps, as to where assertive people are like, okay, but hurry those fucking steps up. Passive people take too long to do anything on their own.
Right.
I know, I'm passive.
Well, and
I am a procrastinator more than like I will wait and wait and wait and wait until I absolutely have to get something done.
well, it's not even about getting stuff done. It's about like communicating with people too. Like passive people, they're not gonna speak up. They're not gonna say things. Like they're not going to rock the boat. They're gonna just be whatever. You need assertive people to step in and say things
to an
and
extent,
break the ice. And,
to an extent, but at the same time, passive people like myself, we will say things. We will say what's on our mind when we have to, but you're an assertive person and you say things when they're not fucking needed. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't give a fuck.
Like, did what you say change how that person thought? Did it change them as a person? Did it change anything in your life besides make you feel better?
It don't matter. Because my thing is, it don't matter if something's going to change somebody. If you did your due diligence by speaking up and saying something, then at that point, that other individual has an opportunity to either learn from it and change, or they just don't, and then they fuck off.
Okay. And at what age should we not even give them a chance?
No, I don't care. I think everyone should know if they're being an
Because
asshole.
in my opinion, if you're 35, 40, 45, and you're still a fucking idiot, I'm not going to argue with you. Whatever you say, I will agree with you to the fullest while I'm there, because I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm over 30. I'm almost 35. I don't give a fuck. No, nothing that anybody else can say will change how I feel. So nothing that I can say will change how they feel.
Yeah, but I don't care. Because I still feel like anyone has the capacity
I
to
feel-
change.
To an extent, yes.
So if I don't
will-
tell someone how they're being, they might not even know because no one's had the cojones to step up and tell them.
I'll tell people things one time.
That's fair. Tell
And
them.
after that, I'm agreeing with you. Whatever you say,
I will
I'm
never
agreeing
agree.
with.
If I don't agree
Because
with
I
something,
don't care. I don't care enough.
No, I don't agree. Like I cannot agree with somebody that I disagree with. Like we'll just have to agree to disagree.
Yeah, but that's agreeing.
No. It just means that we're just not going to be on the same level and we just need to carry on.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems pointless to argue with stupid.
It's not really an argument though.
No, but it is.
But it isn't. No, because in your point of view, having a discussion with somebody with conflicting opinion automatically makes it a disagreement. That's not true. You can have a discussion
No.
with someone without it being drama or
No,
argument.
that's not necessarily it. It's like this. Whenever you know somebody for a long enough period of time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you know that if you do this thing, and say I do something, right? And I know that when this person figures out, they're going to call me and want to talk about that something. So when I see that they call, I ignore the phone call and just say, fuck you. That's me not facing up to that situation and saying what I should say,
Pussy.
which is fuck you. But at the same time, that don't solve nothing to do that.
Yeah, but you could just tell them,
I
like, hey,
wouldn't-
why'd you have to do me like that? Why did you have to do X,
No,
Y, Z?
no. It's like they know why I do the things that I do. You know what I mean? Be it that's how I believe, or that's how I think, or that's just what I wanted to do.
Mhm.
People, I mean, what they're going to say to me, they know won't change my mind. They're just trying to be relevant, I guess.
Yeah, but on
And
the flip side,
I don't want to let anybody be relevant in my life that don't need to be.
yeah, but on the flip side though, you're not exactly very open, or you don't really speak up on things. So people don't really know. They just go off an assumption. You have a responsibility to a certain degree to make sure that people who are comfortable enough reaching out to you, explaining to them why this is why I feel this way. And if they don't get it, they don't get it. At that point, fuck them.
They never get it.
Wow, that's a big ass June bug. Get it, kittens? Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, I have no problems with opening up and talking about anything. I really don't.
I'm not saying that be opening up and talking about things. It's like, if you know that saying something to somebody is going to set them over, why say it? You're the type that says, because that bitch need to hear it though. That's why. And I'm the type that says, I don't feel like arguing for 5 extra minutes and wasting my air. Because it's what it is at the end of the day. You just wasted air talking to somebody and arguing to somebody about something that ain't. They're gonna come back in about 3 weeks and say the same bullshit again.
Yeah, if that thing flies on me, I'll probably scream. Yeah, either way though. I mean, you can be that way, and I'm gonna.
I do feel like both need both, as far as passive and assertive. So, we did those two. Now, while I sit over here and write some things down, I want you to sit back and talk about, because here recently they have remastered the Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which I played I played Black Flag. It was very fun. I didn't play it for the missions. I didn't play it for the storyline. I played it because you're a pirate who gets to drive around on a little ship, fight over everybody else's stuff, send that fleet out to go and take more supplies. It's a very fun as far as the pirating aspect. But in your opinion, with all the Assassin's Creed games that you have played, because I know there's a few that you haven't, what is, in your opinion, the best one or two? Which is the best one or two, and why?
So, just full disclaimer here, I have not played Mirage, Valhalla, or Shadows. So I have not played those 3, and I'm currently on Syndicate, but I didn't go in order of the stories. So I would say, in my opinion, Origins and Odyssey are the best. And I know there's a lot of backlash because they don't like the game style, whatever. I fucking
Origins,
love it.
Now, what are we talking about with Origins?
Origins is the Egypt one with Bai Cassiva.
And Odyssey is the...
That's the Greek one with Cassandra or Alexios.
Okay.
Yeah, and like they're just really cool. I don't know. I like it, and I like the DLCs that come with them. So Origins did like the DLC where you go to the afterlife and it's the Field of Reeds, and there was another DLC with it.
Living in the Woods got all these bugs out here with their lights.
And then the Odyssey one. Oh yeah. So on Odyssey, their DLC is a lot bigger, but you get to do like where they have a kid, like that assassin has a kid, and you like watch it grow. And then you also can do the afterlife. So you go through the different levels. So there's the underworld, the afterlife. There's Elysium, which is part of the afterlife. There's the different levels, and you got to go through them.
Okay.
And they did a nice job.
So with the Assassin's Creed, I know that they follow a historical type of timeline, but they're not, factual.
They are factual.
To an extent.
They mostly are. They do a lot of research, the developers do.
Right, but to an extent.
Yeah.
Like, for an example, it is a free roam thing. The storyline and the missions might have factual details to them. But how you get there and what you did to get there, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not... But they do... You had mentioned to me before that they do as well have a historical one where you get to walk through and not fight?
Yeah, so some of the older games, they don't have this feature, but the newer ones do. But you can like toggle it on. It's like on the main menu, and it takes away all combat, so you don't have to worry about all that bullshit. And then it walks you through like place to place, and it like tells you all about it, like the history of it or things
Sounds
like that.
sounds very interesting.
It is cool.
Yeah, I haven't played Assassin's Creed all of them enough to understand any
That's
of
'cause
that.
you're not
I
a
did.
true assassin.
That's true. I did try out Valhalla, and I will say that I got lost. I couldn't
You
understand.
follow the map.
Yeah, okay.
Follow the map. Men are supposed to be so good at directions.
True.
Follow the fucking map.
I can get from one point to the next point, but if you tell me to go somewhere, I don't know. I had
tells
so
you
many
on the map where to go.
I had so many things lit up on the map. I didn't know where to go anymore. There was so many little things, and then I joined this other little ship, and it'd take me to a whole different freaking part of this other little thing, and we'd have to fight over there. And I'm like, now I'm confused because I'd lost over here, and it's just too much confusing stuff. Kinda, you know what I mean? So, but it's a very fascinating thing to know that you can toggle on and off combat to learn more about the historical factors behind it.
It's pretty cool.
That is a pretty slick thing. Now, I don't believe we talked. We'll go ahead and move on to the next one real quick. In your opinion, is AI good or bad? We don't have to get into conspiracies or all that other stuff if we don't want to, but in your opinion, is it good or bad? What do you think?
I think it's good. I think that you can achieve a lot in a quicker time. So, for instance, like college people, they have to write a lot of papers, and when they have to write those papers, they might spend hours like proofreading. Ooh, that is a mosquito. Anyways, they might spend hours proofreading stuff or like revising their tone and stuff like that. If you drop that into an AI, it can basically, it's not writing it for you, but it helps you edit. And that can be a big time saver. Versus,
now, when you say that, do you mean it switches some of the things that you did for you, or does it point out some of the things that you should change on your own?
so you can choose how you want to do it. So you can either ask it to point out stuff and you change it on your own, and then have it double check it.
Because I don't use AI much, so I don't understand much about it.
Right.
I might get on there and ask it a question, and that's it.
Right. So back to what I was saying, you can choose that if that's what you want it to do, or you can have it revised for you. So what I mean by that is, like, if you rambled a whole bunch about something, it cleans it up. But then you always get to view like the finished thing. So if you don't like it, then you just don't, you don't use it, or you have it tweak it. So I think that's kind of helpful. And then there's other versions of AI that doesn't even like have anything to do with that. Like,
so when you're talking about this AI, we're talking Google AI, or like what kind of what AI are you using?
Well,
in order to do this stuff, because I don't understand. I didn't know there was different AIs.
Yeah, so like actually with my program that I'm in, we do get a certificate. It's an AI certificate, and it's about using AI responsibly. So like AI is coming. There's nothing it's just part of the world, and it's only going to expand. And so,
yeah, that's a whole different
right.
topic of whether or not, because I don't want to get into it too much this video, but I feel like science itself is good, but it's also not, to an extent.
Well, right.
You know what I mean?
But anyways,
I don't. Yeah, that's just back down to computers and things like that.
Right. So back to what I was saying, we get a certificate for that though. So just because AI is becoming more prominent and stuff. Mm-hmm. I was fucking around with Gemini, which is part of Google, for quite a while. But what bothers me about that is it's like every time you interact with it, you start from scratch. It's like you start over every single time. So if I ask it X, Y, Z, then I have to explain my whole back context. Now, when I got this computer and then it has the Windows AI on it, the Copilot, it remembers what you told it. So you don't have to explain all over again all these things. Like, it just picks up like as if it already knew you. And I find that pretty helpful.
Yeah, that does sound very helpful.
It is, and that one's very specific to like. I don't want to sound like a creep or anything, but like just for example, because people are creeps with that kind of stuff. Like if you say something to it, you know, like talking about like mental health or like anything like appearance wise or just stuff like that, it'll give you like a whole ass thing, like keeping it grounded and realistic. Like this is XYZ. This is not medical advice, or you know what I mean. Like it gives those disclaimers.
And I feel like it definitely should, because
Yes.
and that's a problem that I was gonna say that I would already see with it is the AI spreading misinformation.
Right.
Not that it's intentionally doing so, but by like Wikipedia, for example, I can get on there and edit stuff out. You know what I mean, and make up my own whatever. And therefore, if AI used anything from Wikipedia to fact check anything, it's like, now you could be wrong. Of course, I mean, it might go to other services and other things, but that's only based on, you know what I mean? But if it's giving out multiple different answers for the same thing, like here I found this, here I found this, you know, you make up your own mind, then we're back down to all AI is an easier search engine than an actual.
I mean, yes, but no. So, like, when I fucked around with it quite a bit.
Because I'm sure I could take a paragraph or a story and put it into. Well, no. Yeah, I don't know. It just. I feel like AI is a shortcut for just searching things, is how I use it. So I don't know nothing more.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway.
Run on to the next one now.
Might as well.
Okay. So we can talk about it, I guess. In your opinion, what is better, cats or dogs?
Cats.
That's nonsensical.
You're bullshit.
No, you're bullshit.
You're bullshit.
No, because for one, we got too many cats.
Okay, but we're not doing that. Like, we don't have too many of our choosing.
True.
We have.
Yeah, but do we though?
No, motherfucker,
But do we
no.
though?
Don't fucking
All
piss
right,
me off.
So other than I'm gonna explain why I feel like dogs are better than cats in an all thing. When you walk through that door, the way that a dog looks at you and treats you and wags their little tail and rolls over on the ground and tries to get them cuddles and them pets, a lot of cats will not do. More dogs will do that than what cats will do that. Not every cat are like your cats. They don't all follow you around the house as soon as you get back home. Which, let's be honest, our cats are fatbacks. Those bitches want food.
No, they love their queen.
Sure. But not only that, I let the dog out. The dog goes to the bathroom. The
Shits
dog.
in my walkway.
Not all dogs will do that.
Not all cats will do that.
Do what?
Any of it. I'm saying like you can't like.
I don't understand what
our
are
experience
cats
is
not
different
doing.
than the experience
Cats
of a
are
whole.
pooping in the litter box.
So?
Which is disgusting.
My heart's full. I'll scoop their poops.
It's disgusting.
No, it's not.
Yes, I will never budge on that.
You don't have to do it.
The fact that this world has seen fit to let these poopy little and I do it too, but they just poop. I don't poop, but I'm saying I let them in the house and I let them poop in the house. We let cats poop in our house, in our litter boxes. Not our litter boxes. Damn, I fucked the whole thing up.
You're fucking dumb.
We let them poop in our house, in our bathrooms, in a litter box. Supposedly it covers up the smell. Not that fucking long. You know what I mean?
Well, some days I'd just be lazier than other days, okay?
That's not the
Buy
problem.
me a litter
The
robot.
problem is that they're allowed to do it, and we feel like that they're better creatures than dogs when we allow them to put feces in our house.
Okay, well, I'm not letting my cats go outside
Hold
and
on.
get ate in the woods.
When it comes down to like enjoying time with a dog, there's so many things you can do. You can play fetch with a dog.
I can play fetch
You
with
can
my
go on
cat.
a walk with it. Stop
I can
it.
go on a walk
Stop
with my
it.
cat.
Stop it.
I can do all these things with my cats. My cats love me. We do everything together. So
Oh my goodness.
better dead
But
that.
it's easier to do these things with a dog.
Sure.
You can teach a dog to roll over. You can teach a dog to shake your hands. You can teach a dog to sit.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get these cats to sit is if you got food on the plate. And even then, they're trying to get the food off the plate before they're sitting.
So you just like to be able to control something. That's why you like a dog.
No. That's not control.
Oh, yeah. Bitch, just sit when the fuck I tell you to. Okay. Bitch, roll over when I fucking
You
say
say
so.
it like that.
I mean, that's that. I mean, if that's the only reason why you're giving them praises, because they listen to you and they're submissive to
They
you.
play fetch.
You're a fucking chud.
No, because they respect me enough to listen to me. Cats don't respect you enough to listen to you.
You're not somebody
That-
worthy of respect.
No, that's bullshit.
They
That's-
respect me just
no,
fine. I tell them to sit, they sit.
That's
I tell them
bullshit,
come
you
here,
know it
they
is.
come here. I go on walks with them. They walk
That's
with
bullshit,
me.
and you know it is.
How's that bullshit?
Because these cats do not respect nothing.
They respect their mom.
No, they only respect Papa, and Papa respects you, and that's the only thing. Other than that, these cats don't listen to shit.
They love me
No,
and they listen to me.
they don't listen.
Yes,
they don't
they do.
listen like you're saying that they listen.
You're not home with them all day. I am. I work from home. My cats are with me
They don't
24/7.
listen.
They fucking love me, and you're gonna shut your mouth.
They don't listen like you think they listen.
You think your stupid fucking dogs listen?
I feel like that they're stupid enough to listen.
Okay,
Cats
so,
are smart enough not to listen,
okay.
which is bullshit.
So Odin listens, the white one, but Loki, he don't listen. He don't listen to me at all.
Well, that's you.
Okay.
I wouldn't listen to you either.
So my cats listen to me, but they obviously don't fucking like you.
Listen to me. Dogs
No.
get to... They're just...
No, they terrorize things. They rip up your fucking garden. They can shred your furniture. They chew your shoes.
So
they
they
fucking
dig
eat
a,
your underwear.
So they
like
dig
they
a
do
hole.
all these bad things.
They dig a hole here and there. Fill the hole back in.
He dug up my entire rose bush. And you never filled the hole back in.
That's a true point.
You can't leave for a few days without having a fucking babysitter. At least with cats, you can fucking set out food and water. And you know they're good because nobody has to let them out because they shit in a box in your house. You just clean it whenever you get back. It's doable. It's totes doable. No, dogs are... I like dogs. I have no qualms with dogs.
Dogs
I don't like to be a
respect
dog
us
owner.
more.
I don't care.
Dogs respect
Because
humans
they're
more
yes
than
men,
cats.
and I have no respect for a yes man.
Dogs respect
Cats are not yes
owners
people.
more than cats.
So you crave the respect that you think you don't get because you have little tiny man
I don't
complex.
get no respect.
You don't get no
around here.
respect.
I don't get no respect
that's why
around
you
here.
like
This is
the dog.
bullshit.
Well,
Cats don't respect me. Wife don't respect me. Daughter don't respect me. Son only asks for money.
sounds like you got some problems.
That's true.
Should work on
Ivar
that.
respects me.
That's the one of our stray kittens.
And my dogs. Anytime I walk in there, my dogs say, what we gonna do today? And I say, we ain't gonna do shit today. We're gonna be lazy. And they say, I like being lazy. I like being lazy
They're a
too.
nuisance.
So anyways, why would you say cats are better? Because I went on a tangent about how dogs are better.
I already said. They're low maintenance. They're cuddly. They have good personality. Mine have fine personalities. I don't know. They love me. They're just way better in all the ways.
True, but I'm going off of all cats and all dogs.
Okay, well, some dogs...
And majority of cats do not act like your cats. And I will say this, and you can agree with me or not, I don't give a shit. You have how many cats total? 6?
Mhm.
Inside.
Yeah, but 2 of them are
Hold
not mine.
on,
2
hold-
aren't mine.
I don't care. I don't care. What I want to ask you is, how many of those cats are black?
5.
How many of them are white?
That calico bitch is a cunt.
Shut
She
up.
shouldn't even be here.
So one of them's calico and all the rest are black.
Yeah.
Now, if I had to ask you, what's your dumbest cat?
The calico.
Right. So you have all black cats, which are known to be the smarter cats.
They're superior in all the ways.
But you're going to act like these little brown... See this brown one down here? Eating my shoe? Yeah, that's not a very smart one. You know what I
So
mean?
for context, we have a bunch of kittens, 9 of them for now, because 2 stray mamas came and gave birth in my yard. So
Then
we've
you
just
got
been
this one down here
caring
wondering,
for them till we find them
why
homes.
is that one down there eating his shoe? See, we don't know why they're eating shoes. We just don't know.
See, because he's not an idiot.
It's weird. Right. So we're going off a majority. Black cats are smart.
Yeah.
And other cats are just a little under.
No, not all of them. Particularly calicos. They're moody and
That's what I
and
said,
stupid.
but I mean, you have all black cats.
They're shining stars.
Right. So they're all a little bit on the smarter side, except for that one. And we're like, what the fuck are you doing around? You know what I mean? Like, you're hanging out by yourself again? Snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
Yeah. I don't know what that bitch's qualms are, but not my concern.
So on a majority that aren't black, they're probably... Because we know oranges are crazy.
Yeah.
Orange cats are in our...
They're smart, though.
They're smart, but they're fucking nuts.
Right,
Okay?
so I feel like a calico is just a fusion of all of them, but the stupid takes over, and so does the mean.
And then you got your tiger cats like that one.
They're all right.
They're more of like your big dumb tomcats.
Yeah, they're all right.
You know what I mean? Where they just run around impregnating everything, and they're like, I don't care about my
Yeah.
babies, and they run away.
But they're still good. I mean, they're still good, and they all deserve love. Dogs, cats, all of them.
They
They're all
do.
good.
They do. But dogs are they respect humans more.
I don't
They
care.
respect humans more. Can we agree with that?
Sure.
We can agree that cats don't respect humans? Because as many times as this little one has attacked my foot while doing this recording.
You know what I've heard out of this whole thing? This whole common denominator is use a bitch. Just across the board. Like, every single thing that you have said is reverted back to why you're such a crybaby.
All right. We're going to go down to the next question. Why am I such a bitch? There's the next question.
Because all you do is grumble and complain and you don't make anything better. You just would rather sit there and let things be and deal with it than just fix the problem. So therefore, use a bitch.
But why try to fix a problem that can't get fixed?
I don't know. That's for you to
It
figure
don't make
out.
no sense to me.
I'm pretty good
People's been trying to solve problems for years that won't be getting
I
fixed.
don't know, babe.
Trying to change somebody's mind ain't never gonna happen. Well, then again, who knows? So, yeah, I'm just a bitch. I'm just a crybaby. That's fine with
You
me.
have him so crybaby.
I'm okay with that.
He's like, Mer,
I'm
I need
okay
respect.
with that.
My dogs have to respect me, and then I love them the most because they respect me.
I'm perfectly fine with that, as long as I'm respected. Because I don't get that from you.
Wow.
Meh. Anyways, all jokes. So, we'll keep this one nice and short and sweet. I just want a simple answer. If you had $1 billion, what would you do with it?
Well, first things first, and I'm going to say this.
And that's your life where you're at right now.
Yeah, so
Let me
first
make
things...
some clarifications. $1 billion. No taxes are coming out of it, not now nor later. You have $1 billion, and that's...
Okay.
You spend it however you want.
So I'm going to invest some,
Okay.
pay off debt, buy my house in Spain, and then I'm going to work with places to help with the spay and neuterings of all these dogs and cats, because there's a shit ton. Like, Egypt's overran with dogs and cats. Greece is overran with dogs and cats. Morocco, there's a whole fiasco there.
You just want to get all the dogs and cats sent to where you're at.
No, because I can't take care of them like that, nor do I have the patience.
You're just going to fund them a little bit to help them out
Right,
with their
like get
animal
them
crises.
fixed. So, I mean, because once they're fixed, they can't have any more, so then that's going to help.
That's
and
very
then,
nice of you.
Yeah. I think that's the best thing.
You know what I would do? I'd probably, and this is just me, but I want to go to outer space pretty bad. You know what I mean? And I feel like, yeah, I get really sick on roller coasters. So I'm going to have to change some dietary things and everything else before I could even go. But as far as getting to outer space, put me to sleep for about 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? An hour. I'll wake up just wake up in outer space. We're going to be cool.
That G-force would pass you the fuck out.
I wouldn't even be awake enough to feel the G-force is what I'm saying, though.
Oh, man.
Like, I'll already be asleep before that bitch even took off. Just wake up in space. You know what I'm saying? And then I want to live there.
I don't think you can, though.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. But I'd rather live there.
In space.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to be the first ones living on a different planet. I think that'd be really awesome. Now, of course, it's going to take more than $1 billion to do that. But it'd be a real good head start. I would love to go to space.
So what are you going to do? Fund it? Fund the mission?
I'm going to get me a seat.
Oh.
See, you only got to get a seat. Then you got to understand, once I get there, y'all better not fly close to a planet. Life or death, we're going. I'm jumping out.
And then you'll just get sucked into the abyss.
Well, probably so. Probably so. But that's a whole nother thing. I would love to go through a black hole.
Oh, man. No.
I'd pay $1 billion just to find a black hole and let me go through that sun gun. I'd do it.
No. The only way I would feel comfortable doing that is like how Rick and Morty, how Rick's got the portal gun. I'd step through that, but I ain't going through no black hole. Are you fucking nuts?
Why?
Why would you go through a black hole?
Why wouldn't you? You don't know what's over there.
Right, that's the thing. You don't know what's over there.
You're afraid of the other side of a door?
Yeah, but I mean, you're just gonna die because there's no oxygen, no nothing.
True, but if you did have oxygen, like a spacesuit,
it would run out.
And you went through the black hole, you'd get dematerialized all the way through that motherfucker, right?
I don't want that.
Then you just get materialized back on the other side.
But you don't know that.
You don't not know it.
No, I'm not doing that.
You could definitely do it.
You go by yourself.
I would. I would leave you. Cats. I would leave you in a heartbeat if they told me there was a black hole I could go jump through.
You little fucker.
I'd say, listen, babe, find you a new man. I knew you could do better this whole time.
Wow! What the fuck? The fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, you're gonna be okay.
Wow! You son of a bitch.
If you're gonna find somebody make good money, probably a better haircut. But yes, I would go through a black hole immediately. Just because you don't know where you're going to go.
Yeah, then how are you going to come back to me?
Ouch. Sacrifices need to be made.
Listen.
I don't understand what the question of. I mean, it's a one-way trip, woman. You don't go back.
But why?
Now, wouldn't it be cool, though, like, if you went through it, and then all of a sudden you were just poof, and you're in another body of yourself, but in a whole nother timeline, a whole nother dimension? Think about it. But then that one would take over your body in your original timeline you just left, but then that body was just flying through a black hole, so that's probably not the best option for him.
I don't know.
It'd be a long way to go there.
But yeah, so I think that was probably everything for the night, right?
Yeah, we'll end it there. I had a couple others, but we'll end it there.
We're at 45.
I don't care about the minutes.
Oh.
Do you pay attention to the minutes?
I try to.
Oh, if you pay attention to the minutes, then why the fuck did we go so long last time before we realized we only had 25 minutes of script?
Just save your other topics for next time.
We only had 20 minutes of script last time, and it took you 5 minutes to realize that because you were checking yourself out.
I was not. You have to look and make sure you don't look like a fucking moron.
Do I look at myself to make sure I'm not looking like a
just-
moron?
You're a guy. It's different.
I just have to trust.
It's different. It's different for
Okay.
men.
Okay. Yeah, we will end it there. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.